Being a young Nigerian in this time and age is not easy at all, and I've made this video to show you 4 things that I have done over the years to set myself ahead of the curve and to give myself some form of advantage. If you're not from a rich family and if you didn't get a first class 5.0, you should watch this video because you most likely need it. I'm dedicating this video to every young person in Nigeria. For those that are abroad and watching this video, you may not understand what I'm going to say, but this video is for everyone that is young and staying in Nigeria. I finished my youth service in January this year, and it has been an exciting ride. Right from when I was in the university, I was observing the economy and how things were going, and I noticed that, okay, I do not think the 9 to 5 route is it for me. And I'm not saying it because I'm lazy or I'm privileged or I was born with a silver spoon, right? I kind of noticed that some people are made for 9 to 5. I do not mean that in a derogatory way. I mean that some people enjoy the work culture, they're extroverts, and they can also their way to the top. They enjoy, entering BRT, going out, adventures, staff hangouts, all those things. While some people are just reserved. We want to mix up. We want to make changes. We want to impact lives. We want to be friendly, but we don't have so much social battery. And at the same time, we really have some things that we are passionate about beyond money. So having a successful career for me, the realization dawned on me a long time ago that it's beyond just making money, getting a paycheck at the end of the month. We want to make real changes. We want to make real value. And that is why when I had my final year project, I was given a supervisor that jacked by to write it because man has not come back up, even up until now. And I had a chance to just play my way through the project or do a really funny project and just pass. Right. But I went to my HOD and told me, no, I don't want to work like this. I want a real supervisor because I want a real project. And because of that, I was led to Dr. Fash, the GOAT of all engineering, profs in the University of Lagos. And I worked on a very amazing project. It is not patented yet, so mouth closed. But that's what I'm saying. If you're a young person in Nigeria, if you watch this video and you follow my advice, your life can change. But if you don't follow it well, you may not see some changes in your life, right? And I'm speaking from a point of experience because I've come to see that this actually works. This works like mad, right? If you are a young person in Nigeria, the first thing you need to do is to make sure you get your education right. I'm not joking. Go to school. It's important like mad. It's going to open doors for you, right? I didn't come out with the first class. So as you can see, I have many disadvantages. I was not born to a very, 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 very rich family. I was not even based in Lagos as at the time when I was finishing school. I didn't come out with the first class. Not because I was not smart, but because I had like 1,000 side projects I was doing throughout school. It was in school that I was fixing phones in Mariri Hall and Jaja Hall and making money every day. It was in school I was a blogger on several blogs. It was in school I was doing graphic design like commercially for people I've never even seen before in my life. It was in school I was learning email marketing. It was in school I was interning for different organizations outside Nigeria on social media management, SEO, speaking to top level executives. So over school, I was by the side a student, a part-time minister, and a money maker. And something you can do to change your life. Number 1, I say go to school. Number 2 is that you learn solid skills. There are skills that if you can learn them, you would be needed. There are skills that if you can learn them, you'll be wanted. There are skills that if you can learn them, it will at least give you an edge ahead of the curve. What can you do to make yourself stand out from the millions of people that have the same challenges, problems, disadvantages, issues like you? But so, like I was saying, is to get a solid skill. If you can learn product design, if you can learn coding in any language, in any stack, if you can learn digital marketing, not just that you go and you open an Instagram page and run it ads once in 4 months. No, you learn it properly and you carry out projects. If you can learn data science, you can learn machine learning, AI, you can learn cloud, Kubernetes, many things that you can possibly learn. If you can learn these things, they will give you an edge ahead of the curve. They'll give you a fighting chance with. Sorry, it's on Sunday and the sun is hot. I had to make this video because I'll be procrastinating making a video on my YouTube channel because, as you can see, this is not the perfect backdrop. I told myself that today I'm going to start shooting videos. I don't care about looking studio quality. I just want to be able to help 1, 2, or 3 people per video, and I'm fine. But what I'll say, these skills allow you to get ahead of the curve. It gives you a form of stamp that say, oh, you can be useful, right? Nowadays, degrees matter. Like I mentioned before, you must get a degree. You should get a degree. No must. You should if you can. It's a very good advantage because education allows you to pass through a structure It allows you to understand the importance of systems. Whatever you studied at Greek, food and notes, guidance and counseling does not really matter at this point, right? Go through school and learn a solid skill. After learning a solid skill, the next thing you want to do is to build experience so you can become good at that skill. This may involve you getting so many courses. If you go to my LinkedIn, you see many courses and certifications, not just anyhow Udemy courses. I really take Udemy courses because, right, the value is there, but I can't compare the value to other solid platforms that I've gotten value from, right? Like Udacity, like Coursera, and the likes. Get experience. You can find either on LinkedIn or any other social media platforms. You definitely find people that need your services. The best way to build the experience fast if you're a newbie or a beginner is by volunteering. You could are not making money anywhere else before, making so much money anywhere else before. You could have time. If you don't volunteer, in 3 years' time, you still be the same person. Your gender will not change. You can volunteer time, right? So volunteer that, okay, I'm a beginner in this thing. I want to learn the organization. Can I join your team? If they structure place or if they know what they are doing, they'll most likely ask you to come in. Luck plays a factor, but I don't really believe in luck. I believe that, I believe that God can help you. I believe that the help you can receive from God is limited by the amount of preparations you've made. So let's say, for example, God wants to give you a job that requires this skill. Even if the job is earning $3,000 per month, if you don't have that skill, you most likely get on many projects. Do free work. Do work that is almost free. Volunteer your time. Getting a call, but this video continues. Volunteer your time, your energy, and passion so that you can at least get better at that skill. So that you can at least have some projects that you can feature on your portfolio. The point is that since you did this for free or almost free, they won't really mind. You'll speak to them and they'll not mind you put it on your portfolio. And that sounds like an extra boost. After making sure that you have the skills and you have the experience, the next thing you want to do is to make sure that you know how to sell yourself. See, people that don't know half of what you know, they are making noise. I see a lot of people that are mediocre, not to be insulting, but they not spend so much experience to be thought leaders. But they are sharing their wisdom on LinkedIn. They are sharing their wisdom on Twitter, sharing their wisdom on Instagram, sharing their wisdom on even YouTube, and they are getting those jobs you are not even seeing. I came to realize last year that 90% of the jobs in the whole world, I may be overestimating 80 to 90% of the jobs all around the world, they are not posted. You're not seeing the vacancies. People are feeling them because they are making noise. They are talking about these things online. So don't put this number 3 before number 1, no. But make sure that you know how to sell yourself. Learn some form of personal branding. Be consistent. I'm not saying you have to make content and yap or make YouTube videos like this. I'm saying that let it be as such that if you're on the platform, someone can easily identify that you can do this, you can do that by your profile. You can't just be posting prayer points on your Instagram page and expect someone working in Google to hire you for your coding skills that you don't talk about. It doesn't work that way. Number 3, once you have the skills and you have some bit of experience, you should learn how to sell yourself. It's very, 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 very important. Now, the fourth thing you need to do is to work on your mindset. Really work on your mindset. I was having a conversation with someone and the person was, how can I make money? I said, okay, what is that one thing in your environment or in your area that people want, but they can't get access to easily? The person told me that there's Bokumat. That ended the conversation because obviously the person was not ready to think outside the box or to think of how to solve problems. I mean, I can't give you a solution to a problem. You are giving me a problem. It does not make sense, right? And many of us, because of limitations that come with being a young Nigerian in this economy, we are wired to find problems instead of solutions. So you have to think the other way. Think of solutions. I told you, for example, I was fixing phones in university. What prompted me to do that and to make money was that actually after my jam, right, my phone got bad. The phone I was using back then was bad. The Techno Phantom F7 or so, that's the name. And the charging port was bad. That was what was wrong with it, right? I found a man and I paid him 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, I think. Within 30 minutes, he fixed the phone. And I saw that the space of that 30 minutes, people were coming, going, paying for this, he does it, give them, pay. There was a flow of money. And I said, okay, I'm going to a student environment. People's phone will spoil, definitely. And that's how I was able to cash in on that. So number 4 is find a problem you can solve, and that way you'll be needed, you'll be wanted. Thank you. See you in the next video. My name is Noah. I'm the KBC of Digital Marketer.